How's it going, guys? It's Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we're doing menu number 9 on the 1987 MRE. But first, before we get to that, we have a winner for our giveaway, our second giveaway. And Nicholas Wilson is the winner. I already contacted him. He's already sent me his address, or sending me his address. And he won the cheese tortellini EverSafe MRE. Nicholas will be sending that out probably on Monday. And let's go ahead and get down to the menu number 9. All right, menu number 9 is the chicken a la king. I'll put Nicholas's MRE out of the way. And this is from our Persian Gulf War MREs 1987. Got a little gouge in the bag. Might affect things a little bit. Chicken a la king. So this is also made by Railway Food Corporation, McAllen, Texas. So let's go ahead and get her opened up. All right, we'll go ahead and get her shuffled down. Flip it around the back side. We'll get our trusty razor knife. Been having some problems with this camera. Something with the autofocus. It's I'll kind of twitch the whole time I'm videoing. It doesn't always do it. It's really odd. I changed some stuff on it. Maybe it'll be fixed this time. You guys let me know if you ever see that, because I don't always catch it. You have to look at it real close to actually catch it doing that. I'm going to pull this stuff out. All right, what we got here? We got crackers. Set those off to the side. Oh, we got the fruitcake. And this is 6170. So this would be 1986, 170th day of 1986. Don't smell like anything but old cardboard. It smells like library books. Chicken a la king. This is our accessory pack. If you didn't see, it's kind of crunched up. And then we have orange fruit drink, orange beverage, base powder. But it's not all hard. It's really odd that some of these can be rock solid. Some of them are perfectly fine. These are all out of an unopened case, or all the same case. So I don't know. Not really sure. I did order, to give you guys an idea of what's coming up, I did order the Sopaco civilian MREs. A case of those is coming in. My sister called me actually about an hour ago, and she was at a yard sale, and it was a guy that was in the military, and he had MREs there. I don't know what date. They're tan bags, so they're probably, you know, within a few years old. But she picked those up. There's only 3 of them, and she was going to ask if they had any more. $2 a piece. I told her, I said, go, definitely go in there, ask the lady if they got any more, or possibly getting any more, because $2 a piece, if we don't use them, we'll use them as giveaways. Anyway, go back to this. Cocoa beverage powder. Cheese spread. It's always a good day when you got cheese spread from 1987. Then we have our military issue spoon. Let's see if there's a date on the chicken a la king. There is. Oh boy, I don't know if I can read that or not. So faint. 7292. So 292nd day, 1987 is the way it looks. It's hard to make out. I think that's what it says. All right, so let's go and get her started. I haven't put a video up for a few days. Had plenty of other pain in the ass things going on the BMW channel on my other channel. If you haven't checked that out yet, check that out. It's Nathan's DIY Garage, or it should say off to the right hand side. Have a link for my other channels. I'll put a spoon in there. Let's go ahead and do the accessory pack. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here. I'll rip this open and see what's in here. And TP for your bung hole. It's a pretty skimpy accessory pack, actually. Oh. What's going on in here? Something going on with the bag. It has a hole in the salt. I don't think it's any kind of rodent stuff. I think it's just a whole jabbed in it. Looked like maybe when they sealed the bag, somehow it got a little bit in there. I don't know. It's kind of odd. We'll set that off to the side so we can get that over the table. We have our coffee creamer as hard as a freaking rock. We have our instant coffee. It's good. We have our iodized salt. Oh, that was sugar. I'm sorry, not salt. That was ripped open. You can see there. It'll focus, maybe. Have our chiclets. These look kind of rough. These look kind of melted, actually. All I can smell in this whole accessory pack, I've already got sugar all over the place, is the matches, the sulfur in the matches. And what's funny, the matches don't even smell that bad anymore like sulfur, but the rest of the paper products in there definitely do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this guy back over here, shuffle that back over there, get her lined up. Let's get a glass for the orange beverage powder. I have not had a good orange one of these yet. And let's see if this one is any different. Usually they're black and moldy. I mean, I wouldn't say it looks good. I mean, it's obviously kind of nasty, but it looks a hell of a lot better than all the rest of them. No, it doesn't smell good at all, guys. It smells like old whiskey and mold. We'll go ahead and put some water in it and mix it up, though. Probably shouldn't drink that, but let's go ahead and mix it up so you get to see the color of it. All right. I'll give that a little stir, and these are heavy, heavy, heavy on the aspartame. And you heard me talk about in some other videos, that was a real big cause of, I believe it was called Gulf War sickness. I think it would be like a stomach type sickness. You don't feel good. I'm not sure the exact details of it. I read it before, but it's been a while ago. And it's hard to remember exactly what the problems it gave you. Anyway, a lot of it was from that. Let's go ahead and get our coffee cup out from our friend Sylvester from Chicago. And we're going to mix up, well, I don't know. Let's see what we did last time. It seemed pretty good. We mixed up the coffee and the cocoa beverage powder together and made like a kind of a mocha type situation. Let me go and get some water cooking for that and get that ready. Okay, if you hear that noise in the background, that means that's the microwave more than likely. I want to talk to you guys too about the unopened case of 1975 C rations. Those are still old enough, they're still in the cans. I didn't buy that case. The price is getting stupid on it. The box itself, the case box, had black gunk on the bottom corner. Like some of the cans probably exploded in it. It was getting up to like 250 plus, and I just quit watching it. It's too early in the game to put out that kind of money. For 250 bucks, I could buy a lot of really cool MREs. I didn't want to get that. All the cans, or a lot of the cans, be busted. A lot of the contents are just totally ruined. I didn't pull the trigger on it. I'm sorry, guys. We are still awaiting our Russian MREs. They are still somewhere in the backwoods of Latvia or Lithuania or somewhere. I've been watching the tracking every day. Hopefully they are here within a week. I was hoping to have them in already, but you know how it goes. That didn't happen. So our chicken a la king, it feels like soup with chunks in it. For this very minute, we'll set him out here. Let's get our fruitcake out. Maybe. Like it's pretty difficult to open. This fruitcake, like I said, is 170 a day, 1986. Ingredients: sugar, raisins, flour, nuts, pineapple, shortening cherries, whole eggs, water, salt, baking powder, cinnamon, clove powder, and nutmeg. Sterling Bakery, San Antonio, Texas. I actually remember when I was really young eating one of these. However, I can almost assure you that this is not going to be as good as that was, since it's 20 some years later. I'll go ahead and slice the top of it off. I remember even back then, they were only a few years out of date, and then the nuts were kind of funky in it. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh. That's going to be a good one. Alright, so we transfer our hot water from our coffee cup to our measuring cup. From past experiences, you don't want to put the measuring cup in the microwave. It tends to make it explode. So, I don't know what I guess the glass isn't really made for that. Let's go ahead and get this stuff going. The measuring cup has a lot more room in it, is why I went from the coffee cup to this, in case you were wondering. Try to get some of this powder knocked down the best I can. Maybe we'll just cut the corner off of it so we don't have it all over the place. Like so. Tell you what, having a razor knife doing these MRE videos, it works pretty good, because instead of pulling on stuff, trying to rip it open and getting all over you, especially if it's rotten, it smells really good. The razor knife makes it seamless and easy. Whoa. Spilled a little bit there. Yeah, at least it wasn't nothing nasty. Okay, good enough on that. Let's go ahead and get sugar all over. Whoop. There's an iPhone screw. Had a little incident with my iPhone last night. I was getting ready to go to bed. It's about 1 in the morning, and I went over to pick it up. I knocked it off the end table, and it had a 25-pound weight on the floor, and it smacked that and just blew up the screen on it. All right, going to pour the coffee in. Not that you guys care about iPhone stuff or any phone stuff, but I'm sure you've all had the same similar experience. All right, coffee's in. Let's get the spoon, give her a stir. Knock some of that rancid orange drink off of there. I'll give her a pretty good stir, then we'll come back to it. This really isn't a very big ration. I mean, other than you get man, that fruitcake reeks. Other than a fruitcake and some weird, from what I heard, very weird chicken, and some cheese spread, and a few drinks, that's pretty much about it. Some crackers, I guess. Make sure we didn't miss anything. We did not. So yeah, overall, it's a pretty small ration. Alright, so this guy's, let's just set him right there for right now. How about that? Chicken a la king. I haven't watched any videos on this, so I have no idea what to expect. Also, we could expect that it's 29-year-old chicken, so it's probably not going to be pretty. No, it's not pretty. It smells like very sour and metally kind of smell. It's kind of like drywall paste. Drywall plaster, I'm sorry. Okay. Get in there. Last chunk in there. Set him over here out of the way. And she looks pretty rough, guys. I have to say, it just looks very broken down from over the years. Our cheese spread, it is freaking just hard as a rock. It's like squeezing a rubber band almost. Big hard chunk in the middle. And a lot of times needs to be separated. This probably actually was pretty good, 29 years ago. Let's see. Real Fresh Incorporated, Visalia, California. Need package for opening. To open, tear one corner off. Yeah, especially for our purposes. You heard me tell the story One of the first videos I did of this, I cut the corner off and I put it in the trash can in the house. And it was so rank. I left and came back about an hour later, and I had opened up all the windows in the house. It just freaking stank so bad. Heard the vacuum seal when I cut it open. And these crackers, I'll go and try to get them all out in one piece here. There we go. These smell, it smells kind of like paint, really, to be honest with you. The first several of these I had, they were really good. There was no problem. The last couple of them have been kind of foul. Uh-oh. Let's see, the package is breaking up, guys. Delaminating, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to cut the corner off this thing. Show you guys what's going on here. I'll wash my knife after this is done. It's really dry and oh, it smells. Actually, this don't smell that bad. Some of those other ones, man. Whew. It smells like you had the same pair of socks on for about 4 months and never washed them. It was ugly. Okay, so that's good to go. I think we're all set and ready to start tasting. Alright, hopefully the camera stays focused. I changed the auto setting on it. So let's see how it goes. Let's start off with our Mochaccino, since we know we're not going to die from that. Not bad. Not quite as good as the last one. I guess maybe I have more water in this one than the last one. Let's go ahead and, that seems a little tippy there. Let's go ahead and set that over here. Have no accidents already. Let's go for the Fruitcake. Getting kind of black on that end, I have to say. A little dark down there. Let's just break her open and see. And I don't think those are chocolate chips, guys. I don't know if this thing's going to focus or not. It's so dark, I don't know if you could even see that or not. I'll have to shoot it on the close-up. It's like maybe some square things, maybe some dates or something like that. It smells freaking terrible. And let's take a little bite off the end. Let's try not to get any nuts in the bite, if that's even possible. I don't think it is. So bad. So rancid. Take just the tiniest bite. It's right there is where I took the bite at. Oh, man. It just takes all the moisture out of your mouth and coats your whole throat. It's freaking disgusting. Drink some water. Whew. Damn, man. Maybe a little bit more of this Mochaccino after that. That's rough. I hate coffee, and I'd rather drink coffee than eat that. That's for sure. All right. Ugh. Damn. Let's get our spoon out. Let's just take a good sniff and a good look at this guy here. What kind of... It's just so slimy and nasty. Man, that fruitcake's so strong I can't even smell this after tasting that. Should we take a taste of it? I stuck my tongue on it. I don't know. It's just real sour and tingly. No kind of botulism or salmonella is going on to that, but man, no thanks, especially after eating that fruitcake. Cheese spread, it don't smell bad. My spoon's getting all coated with other extremely funky stuff here. I don't want to touch that. You get that crap on your hands, you never get it back off. Let's just flip the spoon around and use the back of it here. Get a little crumb of it. Oh, man. Oh. This one definitely didn't hold up. The only thing good in this one is the coffee and the hot cocoa. This stuff reeks. It smells like old whiskey and alcohol. Not alcohol like you're drinking, like it's in rubbing alcohol. Ugh. Ugh. Just a tiniest little sip of her, man. I tell you what. Like a sweet sour kind of taste to it. Nasty. I mean, you could probably drink that and it wouldn't absolutely just kill you right away, but I think if you ate either one of those or that cheese spread, you're probably dead. If you're not dead, you're probably just wishing you were. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of here. Got everything all wrapped around everything. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and shoot some close-ups of this stuff. You can see this cheese spread. How it's darker over here than it is through there. And the cracker's not bad. It looks kind of funky, and these LED lights are so bright. It changes the color a little bit, in my opinion. And this stuff here is just super freaking ugly, man. And then our fruitcake. And those were nuts, and I presume the thing on the left is a date, but it's morphed into some kind of toxic chunk of goo at this point. And then here's our Mochaccino, and then our orange drink at last. So that's pretty much all, guys, for the chicken a la king. And that's really a shame. This probably was a pretty good meal when it wasn't 30 years old. But that's all for today, guys. We'll be doing another giveaway. I'll probably wait a day or two and go and start another one. We have some EverSafes left over. There are duplicates. We'll be giving those away. Sapaco stuff coming in. I'm sure there'll be duplicates in it. We'll give those away. And that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.